Why does everyone in the Big Ten become Iowa?
Everything evolves to eventually become a crab.
Ryan Day wanted the crab fight.
This team has two claws and it wants to snip at you with them.
He will play like the crab if he feels threatened.
All right, first game. We're gonna go through Texas at Georgia. Georgia won 35-10. The score doesn't necessarily represent how tight of a game this was, but obviously I would love to take my victory lap. But Josh, I'll let you get your thoughts in here.
This game was disgusting SEC slop, so I didn't watch it. But no, I think last week I remember hemming and hawing about if Texas would be able to pull this one off. And then I remember thinking, Texas actually played better offensively, but their defense is kind of taking a step back. Then I remember like looking at their like rough, like you mentioned, like slug fights. It's very much on my mind because I looked at the clip, like making the TikTok for it. But I'm like, oh, Texas isn't as good as I thought. And then the game started and I checked and I'm like, oh, well, So, yeah, it's late in the year. You're going to have clunkers here and there. It's a really tough place to play. Yeah, of course it looks bad at the end. I was expecting maybe more than 10 points. Georgia has allowed 10 points a quarter at times, it seems. So,
Yeah.
like, it's I'm kind of surprised that didn't work. But you know what? I saw. Oh, no, I thought it was a tweet. I was remembering wrong. It's what you wrote in the notes. So please go ahead.
I wrote in our notes, Sark is truly an offensive genius and didn't benefit from coaching one of the richest programs during NIL and the easiest schedule in the SEC. If that paints any picture of what I think of Sarkisian, all right, you know what? Let's take a beat. This game was very close. It was 14-10 going into the fourth quarter. Georgia scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. Texas scored 0. Okay. So, the first three quarters, Texas leaves a ton on the table in terms of tons of drop passes from their receivers. Arch played acceptable. I wouldn't say good, but he played well. They threw the ball 40 times in this game. 40.
While
That was
being in a close game.
yes. And also averaging 6 yards per carry. That
Hmm.
was their problem. They started this game, they ran the ball very well, and then just for no reason just started throwing it every single play. Like honestly, that
Interesting.
killed them. That killed them. And they had a lot of penalties. Texas had a ton of penalties, which really stalled out their drives. And then they're throwing the ball, so they're not dominating the clock at all. And then, you know, Georgia pounced on them eventually. The offense played really well in the first quarter, stalled in the second and third, and then really put it together in the fourth quarter. But Texas played kind of how they've played all year, which is like they're super talented. You see the potential for them to win against really good teams, but they commit penalties. Their offensive genius play calling head coach isn't being the head coach, he's being the offensive coordinator. He needs to give up play calling duties, dude. Like just focus on being the head coach, man.
They asked him about that a while ago, and I think I believe it was Sark that was saying, like, that's why they hired me. Like, I'm not gonna like concede that. And maybe he meant that like mid-year, but I don't know. It's because they have been able to win even those tight games and then have a really good showing against Vanderbilt. Well, it's like, all right, maybe their defense is bad, but like we can score when we have the opportunity to. In a game like this where you need to be on, like Ole Miss was on that entire game against Georgia. And, midday, but big game, like you're not going to catch them napping. But I think Texas doesn't have the level of execution that they need for a game like this, uh, as evidenced by the Kentucky game and the
Right.
Mississippi State game. And I still feel like, well, Texas A&M is another discussion, but I think they can beat A&M. I think they're talented enough to beat A&M. I think they can focus a little bit better than A&M. They've been in ugly games, but they haven't given up 30 points that they have to match. So they still have a path to whatever postseason success they want to have, but like this isn't a
Mm.
team that's going very far.
No, yeah, but they have once again this is the most expensive roster in NIL history that they're fielding right now. They're preseason number one. Going 9-3 is not okay. Like I don't want to make cope excuses for them. Like you were expected
No,
to be
no,
good. Being in dogfights with Mississippi State and Kentucky is not good. Like uh
no.
you won, you survived, but yes. And I think this game kind of showed. Also, I'm not gonna belabor this game. Uh, as a Georgia fan watching it, I personally felt like, oh, okay, the team is really rounding into the form. These last 3 weeks, things are really coming together. Now, I personally feel like there's not a team that I wouldn't pick us against currently. Like, we really are
Hmm.
playing our best ball. Offense is playing well, defense is playing well. Final note, Sark, I've seen this game 3 times now, okay? And he loves his wide receiver bullshit screens to the sides, right? Sidelines. And his receivers are studs. They are studs. So I'm not against the idea of trying it. But against Georgia, you try it a couple times, and when it's not there, stop doing that. You're burning insanely important downs. Like, oh my God, you threw it 40 times. Like 17 of those were behind the line of scrimmage to receivers, like for 3 yards a gain. Like, stop.
I'm wondering if they're doing the thing like, well, I wonder if they're doing the thing where they're hiding the quarterback. You just want to give him some easy completions, get him into a rhythm, and possibly spread the defense out so that you can run the ball. But when you're already having success running the ball, why throw the screens to keep him honest,
Yeah.
especially if you're not gaining anything from it? I don't know. Listen, we're very critical of coaches that, I mean, Josh Pate says this. That forgot more football than I'll ever know. Hands up, fine.
True.
But sometimes you see a thing not work. And I remember seeing a thing not work. So when they go back to the thing that doesn't work and the other team can see it because I can see it, it's like what is happening? What goes into that decision? And once you find yourself being like, why did they go for it there? Why are they so pot committed to these screen passes that haven't had any success recently? Like that's when you're not watching a game. You're like, I don't know, calling it a fine bomb. Like it's a
Yeah.
it's a different thing. Like I don't find myself being like, huh, I wonder why they did that when my team is playing really well. I'm only like, man, what is going on? Like when half the
I,
team's on injury report. Like I
Yeah, I mean, I think his
guys.
philosophy is just like my receivers are studs. I want to get them the ball in space. God bless you. Go for it. But, when the matchup on the perimeter is being won by the defense, you have to move on from that and recall different things, which he doesn't do. And it's not just this game. Every time you play Georgia, you just can't seem to make your peace that the defensive backs have won that battle with the receivers on the perimeter. He doesn't seem to be willing to walk away from that part of the game. But we'll see. I still think they're really good. It's just Georgia really matches up well with what they want to do in general. So we're kind of like the nightmare matchup for them in a lot of ways.
Hmm. This is a very dumb question. A viewer and or listener will have more information on this than me. What happened in the fourth quarter? It was
Oh, right.
21-0.
So yeah, Texas goes up. Not Texas goes up. Texas scores finally off a Gunnar Stockton interception. So Gunnar Stockton throws an interception, a rare pick. I think it's his third pick of the season.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, he takes care of the ball. We're up 14-3. Texas scores. Arch Manning throws the ball to his tight end on I want to say a play action pass, and immediately Georgia goes down. We score 20. We go up 21-10. We go for it twice on fourth down on our own side of the 50 in that drive. Bobo makes some great calls on that drive. We then do an onside kick, caught him sleeping after going up 21-10, recover, go up 28-10. Then we kick a deep kickoff. They mess up on their return. Texas special teams, by the way, had a horrible day. Horrible day.
What? They've had really good special teams otherwise. Like,
Terrible
I
day.
don't.
Terrible day. Tons of flags all game as on the special teams unit. And, there was the onside kick. And then they actually earlier in the game, had a great kickoff return that was brought back by holding on special teams. Anyway, they receive the ball, bad return, get it at the 10. We jam them up. They don't get a first down. Shank a punt. We get the ball at the 40, and then we score. It becomes 35-10. Like, nightmare fourth quarter for them.
Mm.
So, like I said, it was really close, but then like yeah, the wheels fell off in that fourth quarter. So,
Damn
happens.
near for the season.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what the committee does to Texas A&M because I don't know, three
We will see.
losses in the SEC with a top three win to end the season. I don't know. I've heard dumber things. Uh, Last question. What's next for Georgia? I know they have the game with Georgia Tech, and then what? Biloxi Community College next?
I think the other way around. We have Biloxi Community College, then Georgia Tech.
No, no,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I figured.
True, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the Georgia Tech game, but our SEC play should be complete unless I'm forgetting something. I think the only thing is Alabama has the tiebreaker over us. They just got their first loss in conference play. So if they lose to Auburn, we make the SEC title game and play Texas A&M. If not, if Texas beats Texas A&M, there's a three-way tie for the top of the SEC. I think Ole Miss might even be there too. At which point, I have no idea how it's determined who goes to the title. I think there's literally like a contingency where they would do a coin flip. Like
Wow.
so,
The
it'd be
coaches meet in the
crazy.
gas station parking lot and flip a
Yeah,
coin.
yeah, literally. I
That's
think that's what
nice.
happens. It'd be
They'll meet in
sweet.
a pilot flying J and flip a coin.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's all out. I mean, the way I see it is I want to be in the SEC title game. I'm not one of those people who wants to avoid it. I want to play for the title. I want to win it. If we don't, I think we'll be in the playoff either way. I think we've carved out our spot. Even if with a loss
I
to Georgia Tech, I think we'd make it.
would. Their Georgia's had one loss or two.
One. Alabama by 3.
That's right. The Tennessee
That's the only
game
loss.
was sure as hell gonna be a loss, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
So, uh, all right.
It's all
Well,
out in
we
front
did
of us.
say they could go 10-2 and comfortably be the sixth seed. And look at that. They're number five.
Right. Anyway, next game, South Florida at Navy. Navy won 41-38, and I got some shit to say about South Florida, but I want you to go first.
Oh, please. So we've been big South Florida fans this entire year. They really exploded onto the scene against Boise. And now I feel so sad talking about them in any sort of like past tense kind of way because their season has been incredible. The big game against North Texas that we saw on like Friday night, awesome. Like Boise to start the season off, I'm talking about it again. It was incredible. And like the big game against Memphis showed up again. But they're a front running ass team. They're
Hmm.
a front running team. When they are in the lead, they are aggressive, hit stick. They just know they have a better quarterback than 90% of the teams they're playing. They know that if we allow some yards, it's fine. We feel confident that we can call our shot and get a turnover whenever we'll need it. And in the first drive, Navy had a long touchdown to Alex Tuska, who's the fucking player of the game. A fullback gets loose and has this long touchdown. And the safety, maybe it's just the broadcast angle, but
No, no.
inside of 15 yards, he starts jogging after. I'm like, is he just out of gas? Is this a late season like conditioning thing? Like why give up on that play? I mean, I get it. It's a fullback from Navy. He's gonna finish the play. But why are you letting him finish the play and you stop 85% of the way? I don't like that. And that just set a bad precedent for this game. And even when they start getting on a roll and it becomes a close game, I think it's absolutely fitting that maybe you get a shoestring tackle on that first touchdown. It's unlikely, but I would have liked to see the hustle. And 3 points is the difference. And you allowed four instead of three right from the outset.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, South Florida, it's like what frustrated me about this game, it's like, can these guys play a clean game? Just one clean game where they don't turn the ball over. It's like every fucking game they turn the ball over at least once. You know, even Byron Brown, like he's he's built like Cam Newton back there. Like he's gigantic, he's fast, he's strong. You know, he's got a cannon for an arm. But even he will throw one pick. They'll put the ball on the ground at least once. I want to say they squirted the ball out more than once and only lost the one fumble. You know, even Navy also turned the ball over on a fumble, but so they, it kind of got away with it. But man, South Florida, this was a game that had you been buttoned up, you win by 10. That's my feeling, you know? You
Mm,
go out there and play a clean game of football. Hey, Navy's going to score some points. They're not a bad football team, but it's like you even when I watch them and they're winning, it's like they still are turning the ball over. That North Texas game. How many times did they turn the ball over in that game? To have to play a great second half to win that game, right? I'm just they're like the second most frustrating team to me outside of Pitt in my mind, like in terms of watching them, which it shouldn't be because their quarterback is fucking awesome. Like,
yeah, having a I, listen, I need to choose my words carefully because Byron Brown showed up in week one, knocked out Boise, trucked over defenders, and wore this iced out fucking chain on week one. And I'm like, oh, this is my creative player. So if I were to say that if you have a transcendent G5 quarterback, then
game
you
breaking.
shouldn't like playing a clean game means that you win. I remember like, oh, that's right. I always want to disclose when I bet on a game so I uh don't set
Upset
some
our
bad
sponsors.
precedent. Like, yeah, no, not even upset our sponsors. We have none. To make that clear, this is absolutely a burden. We're doing this for free. But I want to say like, oh, I'm so mad at this team lost because I lost my little $2 bet. But like, I was thinking in this game, okay, South Florida can survive a couple mistakes because they will own a quarter and put up 24 for whatever reason, whether it's through turnovers, whether it's big plays, whether it's them running the ball, just controlling the clock and not giving the other team a chance for 10 minutes at a time. And sure enough, that happened. And sure enough, they made their mistakes. But when Navy made their mistakes, I felt like you have to treat them like you do Iowa. Like Iowa has a better defense and Navy has a better offense, but it's the same principle of you might get 12 drives in this game. And if they want to grind the clock on you and make that actually 9 drives in a game, they can do it. So I guess maybe giving up on a long touchdown, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Because at least you'll give your offense another chance. But I do want to highlight a couple things I had in the notes. Byron Brown is a dog. Yes, I already did that. USF gave up a touchdown. Yep. USF is a hit stick defense. are just mashing that right stick down so that they can deliver these body blows whenever they have the opportunity to, but they overcommit. And against Navy with all their like backfield chicanery that they do, so that like a fullback is just running free up the seam, like you're gonna get beat on that. I feel like this was just a bad matchup for their defense that just, plays aggressive and plays downhill, but I guess can be undisciplined.
The whole team is just undisciplined. I mean, at its heart, they're like an what is it? Like a boxer who can knock you out, but if they miss, like is totally exposed. Like that's
Hmm.
exactly how I describe them.
That ear is just sitting there for you. You can
Exactly.
like
To take a step back about the bigger picture, how does this affect well, South Florida's playoff chances? You kind of assume there that this might be it, but the G5's representative now that South Florida seems to have eliminated themselves.
well, the broadcast had it. With a win, they would have been 46% like have a chance to be in the playoff. It dropped to 2 when they lost. For Navy, they had zero chance, 0% of a chance if they lost that game. By winning, they have a 2%.
I don't
So
even
I
think
think
Navy can play in the playoff. I thought they have like the military service academy
I have
shit.
no idea.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't understand it honestly. But if that event comes to pass, it would take winning the American over a team that's probably pretty good, and Duke lost their game, so there will probably be just one G5 representative. And depending on JMU, the winner of the Mountain West, and the winner of the American, I think JMU has probably the best shot because they've only lost one game. So,
JMU, North Texas, South Florida was the trio.
mhm,
North Texas has against South Florida has the head to head.
mhm.
But if they have the extra loss, it'll be a fight. If JMU makes it, that would be a surprise because the broader college football institutions seemingly hate them for some reason. Remember when they were
Yeah,
bowl eligible and they just weren't allowed to go, or like a few years ago? It was something like that.
yeah, I thought they just moved up at that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
But
was.
that's the thing. JMU has had this incredible season, and they haven't been as slaggy as South Florida, but their games just aren't interesting because they're really good, and their
Yeah.
schedule isn't. So it's been kind of interesting just watching them be like, yeah, 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 we're the G5 representative. You just didn't know about it until now.
Yeah, yeah. Should be great. South Florida, uh, be better. Be better in the future. That's all I have to
Ooh,
say.
I was gonna beat my chest, but I knocked off my iPad. I'll remember South Florida. This will stay with me forever. Like, I never once cared about this team in Tampa. And now, well, no, that's not true. Dearness Johnson played there and I love him. But now I was in from week one for this team. And this is still a great year. Alex Golish is still a top coaching candidate in my
Hmm.
mind. I would still be interested, but I hope he stays with them through a bowl game and they end the year strong. Also, if Matt Campbell leaves, bring me Byram Brown.
Yeah, I mean he's done a great job. There's no doubt about
Bring
it.
me Byram.
Hey, South Florida, you'll always have the Florida game. That was awesome. That was still
Ooh,
awesome.
ooh, that one was. Oh boy, that made
Yeah.
me excited all over again. You know what? You know what's so much more satisfying? Because I'm a new fair weather South Florida fan. They gave Florida real trouble, and there was one not Vine, TikTok creator who said from the locker room, he recorded a video and posted on TikTok, and he said, "A win's a win. A win's a win. Hey, a win's a win." And the sound really took off from being popular. Sure enough, that was the Florida South Florida game in 2022 or something, I think. And South Florida was this close to making it happen. This is the year they finally did. And people were surprised. It was real shocking, but I don't know. That's a moment in time I'll always remember. This is why we do this. This is why we pay attention to so many stories in college football. You get emotional about South Florida of all places.
Awesome. Well, next game was Oklahoma at Alabama. Oklahoma won 23-21. And Josh, does Alabama have an Oklahoma problem?
Wow, I said the same thing about the CUSA last year when they let in Missouri State. You let a bear into the building. I guess you let Sooners come in and claim your shit, dude. That's crazy. I mean, I'm just surprised. Like you said you thought Alabama was probably like one of the best teams in the country. I thought
Still do.
yeah, I mean, I think they're good in areas that will keep you competitive. Like, I like their quarterback mostly. I know they have receivers that are talented. Their running game hasn't been particularly good, but they can run well enough, especially if you add Simpson into the mix on it. Then their defense has been spotty at times, but it's been pretty solid in comparable talent games. Like the Georgia game was really a close one. Like that was one of the things I'm like, okay, they're pretty serious. Like that was really validating for me, for them in my eyes. So I thought, okay, this is a flawed but very talented Alabama team. They're at home. I'm not thinking about Oklahoma like that. But when you have an underdog and you allow a defensive touchdown and then you allow a long special teams play, that's how you get an underdog back into a game. And they can score less than 24 and still pick you off.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want to be clear. I still think Alabama's one of the best teams in the country. I think this is indicative of A, what they are, which was, you put it perfectly, a talented, very talented but flawed team. They're not Nick Saban's Alabama, they're Kalen DeBoer's Alabama, which does not play perfect every game. Uh, it's also a little indicative of like the broader college football landscape where I'm like, hey, they can lose to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's not like a scrub. You know, they were the number 11 team for a reason. Their defense is very good. Their special teams is very good. Their offense is bad, but you gave them opportunities and the offense got enough points to win.
He
And
spotted
you
them 10, kind of.
you threw a pick six. You fumbled the ball. You took a lot of sacks. Um, you fucked around with a team that is just good enough to beat you. You played SEC Iowa, and SEC Iowa got you. That is what I would describe Oklahoma as. Oklahoma is SEC Iowa. They're really good on defense and special teams, and that's it. That's it. Um, I back-to-back years, Brent Venables gets the best of DeBoer. Clearly, he understands something about that offense that Georgia can't seem to figure out. Uh, yeah,
I'll give this to Alabama. At least this game was closer.
absolutely. Yeah. I don't have too much to say other than like, yeah, Alabama, you made a bunch of mistakes. Oklahoma, you took advantage of the mistakes. And Jesus, your defensive line is really fucking good. It's really good. If Oklahoma had an offense, they could be the number one team in the country. They have everything else other than an offense, you know?
You know, 1/3 of the game.
Yes, yeah. Either way, Oklahoma really positions itself for the playoff now. I believe they have Arkansas at home. They have their next two games are at home. I believe that those two games are against. I think Missouri. No, it's Missouri. Oklahoma has Missouri, and then one other team next week that they should be favored against at home. They could be 10-2. They very well could position themselves to actually be a playoff team this season because 10-2, 10-2 Oklahoma is absolutely, with a win over Alabama on the road, you'd have to believe is a real contender.
All right, this is a very minor playoff gripe. The- I guess this is the point that you want so many teams like focused all the way to the end because, in normal in other circumstances, I don't know what's normal anymore. But in other circumstances, they would be out of the running for like a national championship or anything. But, we clang this many like 8-4 to 10-2 SEC teams against each other, and you get different results each time, and that's entertaining. Um, man,
Yeah, no, I mean, come on. This
yeah,
team does not deserve to be competing for a national championship. It's bullshit that they get to be do that, but nonetheless, I think their playoff chances run through their home stadium. So, good for them. Alabama,
yeah.
you win against Auburn, you're still going to be in the SEC title game. You have to play at Auburn. And you have to play against a bad Auburn team, which makes them even more dangerous to beat you. So, uh, everything's
John
still in
just
front of
shot
you.
out of his bed in Switzerland. He's like,
Next game, Arizona State at Cincinnati. Arizona
no,
State
no,
won.
no, no, no.
Oh, Arizona.
That's AZU I wrote there.
Arizona at Cincinnati. Arizona 130 to 24. I didn't catch this game with any indication of what I just said. Josh, what happened to our Cincinnati?
Our Cincinnati didn't do shit. Your Cincinnati Bearcats just had a tough game against a tough team. Arizona I mean, what a week for the Wildcats, dude. Tet McMillan scores 2 touchdowns in the Falcons Panthers game, and they get a ranked win. This is the biggest win in Brent Brennan's like tenure there. Like this team reinvented their entire defense in the offseason. Every like indication, I only know this because of like prep for the Iowa State game in the end of September. But everything, oh, hi Mandarin. Everything they did this offseason was like just recruiting like older defensive players, guys that just know how to play 2 assignments really well, and then just send them downhill. You're going to get beat. It's kind of like what South Florida's doing, but it's a philosophy that they are 110% committed to. That's probably the benefit of having a new roster every year, that you get to tell them this is how we're doing things. And they'll be like, sure, I have nothing else to compare it to. Uh, Last year when Brent Brennan took over, he kind of just had to roll with like, hey, I'm just happy to have my quarterback. I'm happy to have my star receiver. I'm gonna like no one's expecting so much of me. I'm the Arizona football coach. Leave me alone. And this year it's like, well, we did things y'all's way. It's time to do them my way. Kind of like Kalen DeBoer. So this year in this game, Noah Fafita, junior quarterback, breaks the not single season. The record is 68 touchdowns. He didn't break that in a single season. He broke that in his career. The Arizona passing touchdown leader. Like, it's kind of surprising that it's like, oh wow, their like greatest quarterback is playing right now. Like their like
Yeah.
greatest wide receiver just left. Like their next head coach, like one of their better seasons that they've had in this century, like was 2 years ago. And sure enough, 2 years later, in a new conference, they're doing all right. So that's the big picture view for them. This ranked win was them just starting off hot. They got the running game going, had a long touchdown, well, 20 something yard touchdown, and then just kept going. Cincinnati's defense is very unimpressive. It's entirely built around Dante Corleone, the defensive tackle, the Godfather, as they've very creatively called him. Um, but if he's not there or he's out for a few plays, they can't stop the run. And that's the basis that their entire team is built around. Because they're not good in the passing game. The
They
running
can run
game
the
revolves
ball.
around they no, I mean defensively.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And once that one player defensive line is gone or out for a couple of plays, you're kind of screwed. And Arizona's like, we love 4 of our running backs. So Ismail Mahdi just went crazy. And I don't know. This is just a good win. This is a good old-fashioned win where Arizona, their kicker, had more opportunities in like the short side of the field, but had his first kick just go swerve to the left. Then the next one gets blocked, and still, when he had the chip shot to take the lead in the second, like to no, to extend the lead from 3 points to six, I believe, he nailed it. And that's just being being confident, being confident, executing after things have gone wrong, and having a program that legitimately believes, hey, we're just as good as anybody else in this conference, even if we got blown up by Iowa State 2 months ago and they're terrible now. I'm sure that's not in their mind.
On the like broader picture, Cincinnati gets blown out against Utah, loses this now. They've still got a shot at the Big 12 title if they beat BY. They play BYU next week. BYU
Yes.
has got one loss in conference against Texas Tech. So winner goes to the Big 12 title, right, to play against Texas Tech. So it's still all in front of them. You got to believe though that, back-to-back losses like in a team that very well could have been undefeated. I keep bringing up that fucking Nebraska game at the start of the season, but had they finished the job there, they could have been undefeated not just 2 weeks ago. So, do we think that they're spiraling? Do we think that they're gonna panic?
I think their weaknesses have been there. The only difference now is Brendan Sorsby was asked to throw deep and he just missed. And that was kind of the same in week one. But it's been all about their ground game. So as long as they're in most of these games, then they won't have to do too much as far as passing downfield. But that's not a good precedent to set. That being said, hey, you still have a chance. The next game's the most important game, and that's what coach speech would scope. Sorry, cat is meowing and it's throwing me off. But coach speak would tell you that the next game is the most important game. And sure enough, it is. So
Absolutely.
it's all out in front of you. Now, if the Big 12 office wants to put their finger on the scale, like you guys suggested a couple weeks ago, then it would probably be better if BYU just beats them and makes the conference championship game, or Utah or whatever, and we have more highly ranked teams that will just cruise and maybe have 3 spots in the playoff.
That would be the dream. That'd be the dream. If I'm Cincinnati, I'm saying to myself, we win our next two games, our next three games, we're in the fucking playoff. You win the Big 12, you're in the playoff automatically.
Yeah.
So you can still do it.
Well, it's too bad they go back to the realm of the unranked. That just feels so harsh. For as
Yeah.
good as they've been,
That
being
Utah loss was
24th
bad,
in this
man.
game was, yeah, I get it. It's just so crowded up there, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, glad my team doesn't have to worry about that.
Ah, yes. We've got downtown problems. They have uptown problems. Um, Topics. YouTube and ESPN solved their dispute, but it's temporary, I believe. So they might come back.
We've made a commitment to talk about this every week until Disney, ABC, ESPN are all restored to YouTube TV. And sure enough, they're back. No more. I think one of the troubling things is that we did miss a couple weeks of college football, but it was Monday Night Football that moved the needle here. So, again, listen, all this stuff is above our head, college football fans. This doesn't matter. Just that all that matters is that it's on TV. And I don't know, dude. I get it. I'm in the tube. I'm eating the bugs. I want my colorful flashing lights. Give them to me. I paid you the money. The last thing I'll say, YouTube TV, because there are no heroes here. Remember that. YouTube TV is awarding a $20 credit to customers who lost out on their Disney thing. If you don't check your email for whatever reason, check your email. Make sure you go in and accept that $20 waiver for the next month's bill because that is the only way you'll get your $20. They're not just going out of their way to help you out. You have to opt into it. Whether you or watching this, or if you weren't watching TV because you were reading a book, living a life, and didn't notice, tell your friend that has YouTube TV, hey, get $20.
Perfect. Next topic. Texas A&M almost blew it, and the battered Aggie syndrome almost came back, but it didn't. It did not. This game was emblematic of a lot of things for both South Carolina and Texas A&M. For Texas A&M, it's we're different. We come back and win games. Games maybe that we shouldn't have to do that, but nonetheless, you played the nightmare half, and then you came back and won. So it says a lot about you. On the flip side, South Carolina, you also played the best half of your fucking lives and still couldn't win, being up 30 to fucking 3 at halftime.
They had a big
And
man touchdown who broke several tackles and dived into the end zone. Like that. Listen, this is a bad year. There's no getting around that. The Clemson game's coming up. Maybe that goes your way. But Dylan Stewart looked good and a big guy scored. So I don't know. Epic Bacon Twitter got to do their thing. like like that's a win. Don't look at what happened next. Don't worry. Don't worry.
if
This is actually better for you. You want another SEC team in the playoff. You apparently need the money. Please, please. Everyone's so broke. Just take it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
if I'm South Carolina though, this if I'm a South Carolina fan, this is emblematic of the Shane Beamer era, though. You're talented. You're good. You play Alabama close. You play Missouri close. You play Texas A&M close. You play everybody close, but you lose. Like at the end of the day, you lose, and your quarterback is super talented, and you still lose. You can go up 30 to 3 and you lose. Like if there was ever a time to say, let's move on, man. Let's move on. It's now. End of half. End of half. You're up 27 to 3. You have the ball on the 5-yard line of Texas A&M. You can go up 34 to 3. 13 seconds left. You get the ball. For some reason, I think you have two timeouts. For some reason, Shane Beamer just stands there completely blank faced and goes, "Oh shit, calls timeout. You only have 5 seconds left. You have to take a field goal." You could have had run two plays to score a touchdown to go up 34 to 3. And that ended up being the difference. Like, move on. Move on. Like, this dude, it's over. Okay? He recruited well, you know, but it's time. It's time. And Texas A&M, God bless you. You're gonna be in the SEC title game. You're probably going to be in the playoff, and you didn't blow it, and I'm happy for all the fans. And if you beat Texas, this is going to be like the greatest season of your life. So I'm happy for you.
Uh, Texas A&M is still troubling, dude. They How do you let a half like that happen at home? Like people legitimately went back to their cars and climb. Well, maybe you could like start walking from the back row and not make it down by the time by the time the game resumes from halftime. And after four straight touchdown drives, they've at least earned that, hey, we're a good team. We just fuck up sometimes. I'm sorry, baby. Like it's you just can't keep doing this. It's too late in the year to do this against South Carolina. Like I wrote down no more Arkansas game where you win 42-45. No more Auburn game where you win 16 to 10. You can't do this anymore. No more comebacks unless it's against somebody actually good. Fortunately for them, there's somebody that's actually good waiting on the schedule for the rest of the year. And then Puxatawny Community College as well. So fuck this fucking conference. But at least you got three different types of clunkers out of the way. I hope for everyone's mental health that this is the last time. And another thing before we go to the next topic, fuck the police that he gets shoved a guy. When he slowed down the clip, you see the cop that uh, is walking toward the tunnel as Nick Harbor and I think a running back were coming out of the tunnel after Nick Harbor's like 80-yard touchdown. He's limping, mind you. I don't think the cops saw him, but he walks in between the two of them. I mean, I don't know why I'm describing this like everyone didn't see it, but he walks in between the two of them and leans out his left arm to bump the running back and then has his shoulder pop back out as he bumps into Nick Harper, and they both go, "Oh, sorry." And he's like, "Watch your foot." I have no idea what he said. He was relieved of game duty, but somebody said on Twitter, like, "Oh, great, he's relieved of his football game duties, so he can do this in regular communities."
Yeah, where no one is filming. Yes.
It's great that it's great. It's great we have that guy
On the
on
force.
in 4K being a dick.
Next topic. Michigan. Oh, we're talking about clunkers. Michigan. You can't be doing this shit. You turned the ball over 5 times against Northwestern. You ran the ball well. You won the game. Don't fucking do this again. Um, I'll give them this. They're gonna play Ohio State. Ohio State is coached by a man who, for some reason, will initiate crab stance when fighting you, and you want that so you could win. But man, you got lucky. You got away with one.
Yeah, I mean, Michigan is ranked number 18. Again, we don't know what the CFP is going to do. The show comes out Sunday. You're welcome. But I I guess they it's still on the table for them, I suppose. They have two more games. They'll be favored in one and then psychologically favored in the next one. So like I, it's still possible. It's just disgusting. Again, expanded playoff, number 18 Michigan still in the mix. If they beat number one Ohio State, of course. Sure. This is a two-loss team. We
Yeah.
notice. Next.
Iowa goes on the road to USC and loses. So, Josh, you know Iowa. Enlighten
I
us.
I know Iowa. I wanted the victory lap on this because in multiple weeks we picked big Iowa games against Oregon, against USC, both ranked, and they showed themselves to be right on the same playing field. It just didn't work out. And that oh, I'm so sorry for you. I hate seeing that for you. Sorry. But at the same time, one of us out of three most weeks will see Iowa against a good team and say, you know what? They could pull this off. And inside of the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, they could. They absolutely could. And I'm people are gonna be hard on them. And I know I just rolled my eyes. Oh, Michigan has to be in the fucking playoff mix. Iowa is doing the exact same thing. And in a sick way, I kind of could see it just because I like the way that they played these tough games. They've only lost to Indiana, powerhouse, Oregon, powerhouse, USC, talented, Iowa State, powerhouse. Like those are four solid losses, dude. Like I've just seen worse teams than this. And for those terrible 10-2 Iowa teams that were in the Big Ten championship because the conference wasn't big enough yet, I do legitimately feel bad for this 8-4 Iowa team because I'm just giving them the Nebraska game.
Oh yeah. Well, I think Nebraska is giving them the Nebraska game is a more accurate way to say it.
Damn, boy.
Yeah, listen, USC has kind of flown under the radar all season, and they're still there. They could still their future is in front of them in terms of, making the playoffs. So,
What are they, 17 and they beat number 20? Something like
yeah,
that.
something like that, yeah.
Oh my God, they're a playoff contender. Yeah, stop me if you've heard it before.
I know.
Like, there's gonna be so many sad people when those playoff rankings come out.
They only have one loss in the Big Ten, and it's at Illinois.
And the other one was what, Notre Dame?
Yeah, by 10. So,
Yeah,
and they
that's a
have
rounding error.
yeah, and they have Oregon and UCLA. So like absolutely they no one's talking about USC, which is shocking, but no one is talking about them. So just, quick shout out. Good for them. Iowa plays a lot of good teams close, but they always lose, so doesn't matter. That's what I'll say. Final game that we wanted to just touch on, Clemson at Louisville, the Friday night game.
This
Um,
is in the negative shout out section. I want to be very clear.
Clemson won 20-19 at a ranked Louisville team. Dabo has still got it. Am I right?
Watching Dabo Sweeney hug his assistant coaches as,
He's
as they
crying.
take a field goal. He's been tortured, bro. I mean, honestly, this is in the negative section, so this isn't about them, but listen, good for Dabo, dude. Again, this is a guy that loves college football. So for him to get a win like this and be so moved for it to be a ranked win on the road after everyone's counted you out, after you said mid-season that we could suck this year and go 6-6 and win a bowl game, I was getting worried. I was getting worried. But hey, they are right on track.
On the flip side,
Ah.
Louisville, come on, man. The ACC, it's like they don't want ever to make the playoff. They don't want anyone in the playoff ever.
Oh my God, dude. I felt, when they beat Miami, I just kept coming back to that. When they beat Miami, I didn't believe them for a second. And I felt so bad because it was a great win. And you watched the other quarterback totally melt, and you still made your mistakes in that game and still made the plays to win. You looked like the better team that day against the number 2 team in the country that up to that point looked like the number 2 or 3 team in the country. And it was just never real. It was never real. And I feel so bad because week 1 we did our pop or flop. We said, okay, Louisville, you said it exactly. They'll upset some people and they'll get upset by somebody else. Sure enough, I remember saying, like, listen, popping for them, succeeding this year would be making the ACC title game. You have a team that's good enough to be in the ACC title game. But the problem is they are allergic to winning. I will detail this because this matters to me. Miller Moss takes a sack on 3rd down in sort of field goal range. Kicker now has to kick a 50-yard field goal. He misses it, and the announcer says, you can put that one you can put right on the shoulders of Miller Moss. God damn. These ACC announcers are cruel. Next, Clemson looks to punt with 2 minutes 34 seconds. They miss that field goal, and Clemson gets the ball, goes 3 and out. Great job. You can still win this game, no issue. Clemson fumbles the snap on that punt. You get it at the 23-yard line. False start before you can even run the play. All right, 1st and 15 at the 28. You could not get a single yard, and you'll have a better kick than you did before after you took a sack. Loss of 2. Hey, it happens. You're being conservative. 2nd and 17, don't force it. Run for 3 yards. You're back at the 27. Not as good as the 23, but better than the 28, okay? Under 2 minutes. We're at the 2-minute warning. It already passed. It's a running clock. An O lineman shoves a defender after that 3-yard run, and they lose 15 yards. Now, the defensive lineman did sell it. He did sell the push. But why, after last year's loss against Stanford, when you shoved a guy and gave up 15 yards with 1 second of game time, why are you doing it to yourself on offense? Next.
3rd and 29.
3rd and 29 from the 42-yard line. They get a 14-yard completion. And it's only 14 yards because Miller Moss throws a dump off drag route, and Meeks, the wide receiver, I don't know his first name, but he breaks the tackle, makes a spectacular play, and gets it from a 4-yard gain to a 14-yard gain. Huge play. And would have been a first down if you didn't move back 15 yards. And then they missed the 3rd kick of the night.
What a sequence of high-level offensive execution.
But that's not all. They missed the kick, hold Clemson to a 3-and-out again. Clemson punts. They receive it at the 17, and then they hold on the return and move back to the 9-yard line. It's game. If you look at the ESPN review clips, as I was when I was taking notes in this game, they don't even show the last minute 30.
Oh no.
They don't even show it. There's nothing but penalties and wasting time. I feel bad again. I'll say that's the last time I'll say it. Louisville, we talk about them like they're a contender, and this is the last time I'll do that.
That's the
I'm
thing.
not holding them to higher standards anymore.
That's the thing with Louisville. I had said it. They'll upset teams. They'll get upset. What's surprising is that it was Clemson. Like, they're usually locked the fuck in against Clemson. That's like the one game they always play really well. Didn't even do that this time. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? He said it all. And I guess Dabo gets to live another day. He gets to smile on his drive back home in silence as he cries in his car.
Dabo doesn't take a bus home, he runs full speed.
Forrest Gump. All right. So Sarah is joining the show to run through a game that she came up with that should be a lot of fun. So I'll let Sarah kind of take it from here and explain the rules, and thanks for setting this up.
All right, so we are going to be playing 5-second rule, the 5-second rule. So everyone has a set of 10 questions, and I've arranged them from easy, medium, difficulty, just get everyone a little warmed up. So how it goes is I'm going to ask, for example, Josh a question. He has 5 seconds to answer. If he gets the question right, he gets 2 points. And if not, Vashishta gets a chance, and then he gets half a point for those questions. So we're going to do 10 5-second rules, and then we'll have 10 lightning round questions. And that is 4 points each, 2 points if the next person is the one who answers it. Does that make sense to everyone?
Chance to make up in the lightning round if you fall behind.
Okay,
Yep.
and in case anyone accuses me of biasness, I have a few disclaimers. I did put these questions in ChatGPT. I did fact check most of them. So that's why Josh and Vashishta are going to judge the answers, and I'm going to stay out of it, except for the lightning round. What are my disclaimers? All right. I randomly selected the question so that everyone had the same level of difficulty levels. And also, no one else read the questions before I came on the show. So I just want to
Yeah, I definitely didn't steal your phone the other day.
he did not because I had not seen him. And then, just again, another disclaimer, I'm not opposed to bribery. So if you want to sprinkle a little, wow, Sarah, your questions are so fun. Wow, you're such a great addition to the podcast. Things like that. I will take note, but not opposed to some bribery. So I'm just letting you know.
Mind you, only one of the hosts today has your Venmo in their recent history. So just noting.
It was also the same person who was like, I'm not sure. Let me ask Vashisha real quick if you can come. So
we have to gatekeep the show.
Yeah, apparently you had to vote on it, but it's fine. I'm not upset. So these questions are definitely not difficult. But
full disclosure, you said you threatened me.
I did.
to vote for you. Then said Vasishta would be ungrateful. Then said John would be racist.
Hey, okay, cut that part out. Hey, cut that part out. I did not shh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna start with a hard question for you. Then.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right, so Josh is kicking off. He's gonna start.
No, it depends. I mean, Josh has played the game before, so would you be more comfortable starting first?
Sure. Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Name 3 Big Ten teams.
Nebraska, Michigan, Ohio State.
All right. Oh, I also thought Josh was starting first, and I have to change my.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Already messed it up.
No, that's okay. Let me just make sure I don't ask you the same questions.
Okay, thank you.
The nerve in your eyes, really. Jeez.
He's so nervous, dude.
Okay.
I want to win.
All right. All right. 1 second. Let me reset my timer.
Okay.
1 second. Sorry. Okay. Josh. Name 3 college football bowl games.
Ooh, the Orange Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl.
All right. You were cutting it close.
Because I was trying to think of like the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl. I'm like, what are 3 bowls that haven't changed sponsors in recent years?
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah. That was the Cheez-It Bowl 3 years ago. Like.
All right, Vashishtha, your turn. Name 3 college football mascots.
Uga, the Florida Gator, the Alabama. Fuck. Damn.
Okay, that's good. I didn't want to have to be like, all right, what is the name of the Florida Gator
I couldn't
mascot?
remember what the name of the elephant was for Alabama. I was like, what is his name again?
Josh, you think you can get that one?
Yeah, your turn.
Psy, Herky, and Bevo.
Right,
oh, nice. Okay, he gets the point.
You get 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Josh, again. Oh, shoot. Sorry, this messed up my order. Okay. Name 3 college football stadiums.
Boone Pickens Stadium, David K. Royal Stadium, Jack Trice Stadium.
Those are some deep pulls.
All Big 12, baby.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. Well, not in Texas is SEC now.
DKR. Wow.
All right, Vashishtha, name 3 conferences in college football.
ACC, SEC, Big 12.
All right.
Okay, mine was easier than Josh's that time. I caught a break.
I'm still starting off with the easy questions.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay. Josh, name 3 SEC teams.
Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Missouri,
All right.
Arkansas.
I said 3. Relax.
Almost every single one of those should not have been in the SEC too.
I know. I
You're
wanted to
pissing me
piss him off with the answers.
Texas A&M, Arkansas, Missouri. Like, duh.
Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Tulane, pick a year.
Yeah.
All right. Vashishta,
Yeah.
your turn again. Name 3 penalties in college football.
Holding, offensive pass interference, offsides.
All right. Vashishta, I'm rooting for you at this point.
Well, yeah. Well, quick score count. Where are we at right now?
All right. You're at 6.
Okay.
Josh is at 7.
Okay.
So not too bad. All right.
Let's
Josh.
go.
All right. It's because you got the consolation question. Okay? Relax. Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay, Josh, name 3 SEC teams.
We just did
Wait,
that
3
one.
more SEC teams?
Wait, did I already do that question?
You
Yeah,
just did
yeah.
that one.
Oh,
All good.
shoot.
No, you're good.
All right. All right. Oh, I did do those questions. All right. Sorry. Now we're moving to the medium level questions.
Okay.
Josh, name 3 teams that wear orange.
Tennessee, Texas.
Time.
Oh shoot! I have to name 3 different teams: Oklahoma State, UTSA, Oregon State.
Okay.
Ooh!
Now it's a tie.
Okay. Whew. That was hard. That was a good one. That was a good question.
All right. Vashishta,
Yes.
name 3. I feel like it's always your turn. Vashishta, name 3 college football rivalries.
Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Auburn.
Okay. Which, honestly, you guys are supposed to be judging each other. I'm just accepting whatever answers I get.
There hasn't
But
been any foul play.
there's no objections. Okay.
Out of curiosity, what's like the history of the Georgia Auburn rivalry? Because that, like, as far as I've been paying attention, it's like, yeah, that's a game that happens sometimes.
It's the oldest rivalry in the SEC, technically.
Mm.
I'm sure there's a really dark history behind this rivalry that I don't know. So I'll put
Whoever
a Wikipedia
loses has to
screenshot.
integrate.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Did I do the mascot question already?
You did, yes.
Mm.
Okay. Let me write that down. All right. 3. All right. Josh, name 3 things a college coach might yell on the sideline.
Play call. Ref!
I know you're kind of on the time. I don't know if I want to give that to you. All right, I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you.
Let's go.
Okay. Vashishta,
Yep.
I think I might do less questions. I think some of the questions might be mixed up, so I might just do 8 questions for each person. Okay. Name 3 teams from Texas.
Baylor, Texas Tech, University of Texas.
Okay.
I just want to say there have been so many answers that have led to the Longhorns specifically. From the orange team to the stadium name to Texas teams. And that's the power of the brand, dude.
They're on the mind. They're on the mind.
All right. Josh, name 3 famous rivalry games.
Farmageddon,
Time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
USC, Notre Dame, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Michigan.
Notre Dame, Ohio State.
You know, Notre Dame is that's not a
Alright.
rivalry. That doesn't count. I didn't get it. Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say that was the first question I got. Everyone was like, I don't think so.
Yeah. Notre Dame, Ohio State doesn't count.
Okay. All right. Vashishta, you get this one. Name. Okay, I might just do one more question for each person. Okay, Vashishta, name 3 things a referee might say during a game.
Pass interference, holding, delay of game.
All right.
I mean, that's more their job to say those things,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
okay. I mean, no racial slur?
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
Yeah.
Okay, I might.
Is it
Okay.
lightning round?
No, wait, not yet.
We have to do the hard questions now.
Oh, the hard
It
ones.
is. Vashishta, I didn't want to make you feel bad, but when you answered first, you kind of messed up my flow.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay. So now I'm a little confused. I'm gonna try to just take it as I go. Okay,
Yes, don't worry. My
I'm
fault.
so sorry. Um, in case my fans after watching this are confused on why I'm very hesitant, it's because it's not my fault. Anyways, just setting, just a disclaimer for all my future fans out there. My mom said she was gonna watch this, so I'm just letting her know. All right, Josh, is it your turn? Yes. Name 3 teams from the state of Florida.
Ooh, Florida State, UCF, fuck!
Time. Time.
University of Florida, Miami, and USF, South Florida.
Wait, did Josh say USF?
No, he said UCF.
Yeah. I said UCF and then I thought of Central Florida and I'm like, wait, no, that's the same place.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to yell time at you like that. I just
Nah,
wanted you to know. You kept
I
going and I was
needed
like, time up. Okay, I think. Okay, this would be last questions for the 5-second rules before we go into time. Okay. All right, Vashisha, your turn. Name 3 teams that have won a national championship.
Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia.
Okay. All right, Josh, last question. Name 3 college football trophies.
Oh, the Paul Bunyan, the Cyhawk, the
Oh, dude, I don't even. I don't think I get it either. Damn.
Okay.
I don't know
I
any
Sorry.
forgot the
trophy
wagon
names.
wheel. The Kent State won the wagon wheel this week. I just
The hat, the cowboy hat from the Oklahoma Texas game. I don't know what
Oh
that is.
yeah. I can't
I don't
believe
know
I
what
thought
it's
of
called,
Paul
though.
Bunyan first.
Yeah. Iowa
Alright.
core.
All right, Rashida, you have 14 points.
Paul Bunyan's the
Where's
Michigan
Josh?
one though.
Oh,
Josh
yeah.
is at 8.
Sheesh.
Okay. All right. Now we have some lightning round questions. That it's free game for anyone.
Right.
They are worth 4
And
points.
we're raising our hand.
Yeah, we're raising our hand, and Sarah will say who raised their hand first, just to have a
Right.
objective.
I am gonna do a countdown because as I'm reading the questions, I need
Yes,
to see.
yeah,
So
yes.
1, 2, 3, and then raise your hands. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have 10 lightning round questions. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Who had the most conference championships of all time? 1, 2, 3.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Reason
I
that was
didn't
just a
even-
guess, but I figured
That's crazy.
it
That
makes
exci-
sense. Yeah.
That excitement in my voice was like, okay, no one's questioning my questions just yet. And I was like, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Largest crowd in college football history was from which game? 1, 2, 3. Go.
The Ohio State Miami Tostitos Bowl.
Okay. The answer I had was the 2016 Tennessee versus Virginia Tech Battle at Bristol. Is that what you said? That was
No.
156,000 fans and was the
Oh,
biggest
no.
ever for a game at any level.
No, I was wrong.
Wow. I can't believe Virginia Tech, Tennessee is it. That's really surprising. Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Would
What
anyone
game was
need
that again?
does anyone need to fact check me? The 2016 Tennessee versus Virginia Tech Battle at Bristol had over 156,000 fans.
Wow.
No, I could see it. They have the fan bases. It's like possible. Like, I mean, it's just surprising.
they're-
Yeah.
Near enough. What stadium was it in? Do you have that?
No.
A Battle at Bristol.
It's probably a neutral site.
Okay. We're going to look this up. This is like history. I had no idea.
Okay.
Battle at Bristol 2016. It was played at Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee on Saturday, September 10th, 2016, between the University of Tennessee Volunteers and the Virginia Tech. Holds the record. Sponsored by truck stop chain Pilot Flying J. Very nice. Tennessee won 45-24. Head coach Butch Jones was there. Let's see some players.
It would have been like Josh Dobbs and Kamara
Oh my God.
and Jalen Hurd, maybe. No, Jalen Hurd would have been later.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs, Alvin Kamara, Josh Malone, Jason Kroom. Oh my God.
This was a good question. This was a deep poll. I didn't even. We would not have gotten that. That was a good question. Good question.
I was trying because I know sometimes when like Josh and I would have conversations, I'm like, oh, did you hear this and this? It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I was like, oh, okay, I think this would be like a fair game.
49ers receiver Jawan Jennings was a sophomore on this team. Cameron Sutton, Steelers defensive back. I think he's on the Lions now. Jalen Reeves may have been. Okay, this Tennessee team was kind of loaded. There's some players, dude.
All right. Next question. Let's see it. You ready, Ro?
Derek Barnett. Wow. This is fun.
Okay. The next question I had was name the only player who has won the Heisman twice. 3, 2, 1.
Is there a time period roughly? Or is it like a really old player? Or something?
Like a decade.
If no one can get it, I can move on to the next question. But it was dated back in the 1970s. A hint, 1974 and 1975. Another hint. Do you want another hint?
Was there a team? Yeah. Did you know what team he played for, maybe?
Ohio State.
It's not like Eddie George, is it, or something? That's not 70s, is it?
No, Eddie George is too recent.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. No. I feel terrible.
This is a long lightning round by us. We really missed the mark on the. We fucked up. What is? Are we cool conceding, Josh?
I'm gonna hate the answer when you say it. Go ahead.
Archie Griffin.
Oh, we definitely should have gotten Archie Griffin. That's
Yeah.
bad. I mixed
That's us
up Eddie
being
George
young.
and Archie Griffin. Yeah. Okay. Nice one.
Well, I feel like no, I was giving you a hint, so that's not right. Okay, but I feel like you might get this one. Sorry, Josh. Most points ever scored in a college football team. This was back in 1916. It's a bunch of fun facts, but if you want me to switch questions, I can. Go.
Is it 222 points by Georgia Tech against that Cumberland State?
Yes.
Yep, that's a random thing I know. John Heisman was the head coach.
Damn it.
And he hated...
Okay, the only reason I thought you were going to get it, because from all the clips that I've seen, I feel like I always hear you talk about Georgia Tech.
Yes.
So like when I was looking at this, I was like, I think he's going to get it.
Georgia Tech, Cumberland State, John Heisman was the head coach.
222
Oh my God,
into
dude.
0 points.
When he started saying numbers, I'm like, God fucking damn it.
They were
Fun
little fun
fact, yeah.
facts. They were
Mhm.
little trivia questions. Okay, you want me to keep going or?
Well, just quickly, the reason that he did it was because Cumberland State beat Georgia Tech 2020 or 22-0 in baseball, and he was also the Georgia Tech baseball head coach. And so he took his revenge in football and scored 222 points.
That's right. I even knew that story. I just was not thinking of that.
Okay. So I think I have 5 more questions. You want me to keep going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Okay. Which bowl game was once played in 18-degree weather, which was the coldest bowl game as of right now that was ever played? Bonus if you can give me the year as well, but you don't have to.
It's
Oh, I was
be-
waiting for the countdown.
Oh, right. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry.
I mean, dude, I don't have the answer right now, but I thought I was like,
I mean, the countdown, I was like, enough time had gone by that
It's gotta be like a Midwest outdoor bowl. Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what would be a Midwest outdoor bowl?
my guess is the Pinstripe Bowl.
Oh,
Wrong.
that's a good one.
Ah,
I don't know it. Yeah.
It's the 2000 Independence Bowl.
Oh wow. Okay, that's more reason than I thought it'd be. Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
were you guys going back to like the 70s or something? Oh, I can see
Pre
why.
pre global warming. Yeah, I was thinking like
Yeah.
I was thinking like it used to be cold in America sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Which mascot once got penalized for excessive celebration? 1, 2, 3. Go.
I think it was the Stanford tree. I think he like ran onto the field and did something crazy. I can't remember exactly when.
It's
Oh,
not really. Oh God. I don't know.
God, come on.
That did happen. That I know that is a historically true event, but yes. What is it?
The Oregon Duck.
Really?
Oh, come on. Oh my
Okay.
God. The Oregon, no, not you. The Oregon Duck is one of the most attention-seeking fucking crybaby ass mascots. His fucking face, he's already just a fan adaptation of a Disney character. They just said, "Can we use Donald?" Sure. Oregon would be a better place if they chose Daffy instead, but whatever.
Wait, now I don't think what he did was so bad compared to what you had said. You know what? I'll give you like 3 points.
Yeah, he
Oh,
deserves it,
that's
'cause
how
the
that's how
Stanford-
far behind I am.
the Stanford
try
tree
it.
did go onto the field. It's like a famous thing. So yes.
Okay. Since there was some kind of objection towards my answer, I'll allow it.
Mm-mm.
And I'll give
No,
you
I don't have a problem with your answer. What did the Oregon Duck do?
That's what I didn't understand. So that's why I'm like, oh, you seemed like you had him. I don't think it was as extreme as what you described. So we can look it up later.
Sure. Yeah, we got it.
But I'll give you 3 points. Only because it's not the answer I had. But anyways. Okay. I kind of lost track. I'll do 4 more questions if you have time for that one.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Which college campus has had the most game day visits? Go. Josh.
At Ohio State.
Yes.
I was 50-50 on Alabama or Ohio State. It was one of those
I know,
two.
I almost said.
But I was like, well, SEC, so ESPN. So I was like, maybe Alabama then. Like,
No, but they weren't so in the bag for them before. It's
Yeah.
more ham-handed now, but
yeah.
whatever. We're having fun.
Okay. So this goes back to 2000. I'm going to give you the years, okay? 2000 to 2002. Who had the longest winning streak?
Okay.
Vashishta had his hand up first.
I'm gonna say Oklahoma.
Josh?
Miami.
Josh gets the point.
Oh, Miami was right. Yeah. Oklahoma won and didn't they win one of those years? 2000s? Like Heupel was the quarterback. Anyway, it's okay.
Mm.
All right. 2 more questions. Well, 3. Who has had the longest active bowl streak? Josh.
Alabama?
No.
I say this a lot. I'm going to say Oklahoma. I think it's Oklahoma.
No.
Really?
You want me to give you
Oh, I
a
know it, I
year?
think. I think I know it, but Josh, I just went, so Josh gets the next guess, right?
It's fine
Yeah.
for me.
Pressure. How many points is this worth now? Because we both missed.
I'll still give you guys 12 points.
Wow.
I think I know who it is. Yeah.
Fuck.
Vashishta?
Oh, I think it's Ohio State, right?
No. Okay, last
the
chance.
bowl ban that 1 year with Urban Meyer. I totally forgot.
From 1982 to 2017. Because I gave you a hint, it's half points.
Oh, shoot, who would it be?
Michigan.
No.
Ah!
All right. Last shot. Anyone?
I don't know. Yeah.
It was Florida State.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that.
That fall off was so steep and so permanent, it seems. Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that stinks.
Second.
I was thinking of the Brady Hoke years or whatever for Michigan.
Okay. Second to last question. What stadium is nicknamed the Big House and why? Okay.
Josh got it.
I know it's Michigan. The reason why I'm taking a guess is because it's solid all the way around. Like it has like there's no like cut in or anything. It's just a solid dome.
Okay. Vashisha, I'll give you a chance to answer.
Yeah, I know it's Michigan, but I just thought it's just because of pure capacity. Like you can see so many, and it's also flat. It's like a very flat stadium.
Okay. You each get 2 points
Okay.
because you guys got Michigan State correct, but it's because
Michigan State.
Michigan. Oh, sorry, the Michigan Stadium. So I don't think it's Michigan Stadium. It is because it is the largest on-campus stadium. So Vashisha was right, like it's biggest capacity, but half point because you guys also went at the same time.
Gotcha.
So okay. Last question. Are you ready? All right. Which college football rivalry and this time you need my countdown because you guys both went at the same time. All right. Which college football rivalry is older than 25 US states? 1, 2, 3. Go.
The Georgia-Auburn rivalry?
No. Vashishta?
Alabama, Tennessee?
No.
Notre Dame Navy.
No.
Just Ohio State, Michigan? No, it couldn't be older than 25 states. That actually doesn't make any sense.
Wait. Older than 25 states. They were playing football. Does it involve Rutgers?
Wait.
That's a good
Wait. If I'm remembering, isn't
is there
Rutgers
like
New Jersey?
Yeah,
It's Rutgers New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
Is it a region of a country? Could you give us a region? Is it like the Southeast?
It's the East Coast.
Okay. Maybe
guess-
like Virginia.
Okay, I'll give you another hint. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's a bad guess.
It's Ivy Leagues. It's an Ivy League.
Oh!
What?
Okay.
Yale.
Richard, was that your answer?
No, he got it.
But
He
were you
said-
gonna answer Harvard Yale?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Harvard Yale. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good
Okay.
one.
I feel okay. Do I have time for one more question?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Because I feel bad. Okay. The next one is the last one, I promise. No, wait. I should not make promises I cannot keep. I just have a lot of good questions, okay? So I'm going to do 2 more questions. I swear, the next 2 are really good.
Yeah.
Wait. All right. Which school has produced the most Heisman Trophy winners? I don't need a timer for this one. Okay, Vashishta got it.
Oh, Ohio State.
No,
Notre Dame.
no,
Oklahoma. Because they have
no.
3. Fuck. Really? I have another guess, but Josh needs to go first.
Go.
Nebraska.
No,
I don't even think. Okay, I have USC, Southern Cal.
you got it. You got
Okay,
it right.
Damn.
that was the one.
I'm giving you 2 points.
Yeah, no, of course. It took us
Okay.
a second guess.
Name the most recent one. Caleb Williams.
Fuck.
All right, final question. Which school has played in the most number of bowl games of all time? I don't have a year for this. So if you need to fact check my answer, that is fine. But of all time. 3, 2, 1. Vashishta.
Oklahoma.
No.
Dude, they're the winningest program ever. I'm like, how do they? Okay. They're a good guess for anything like that.
Most bowl games? Notre Dame.
No.
Is
At
it
that
just
moment-
Alabama?
Yeah, it's Alabama.
Oh God,
Wow.
we keep forgetting.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I've said Oklahoma almost every single
I
time.
know,
Yeah.
I was like,
See, we started off thinking of Texas subconsciously, and then consciously we started picking Oklahoma. I feel like that's fair for the Red River.
Anything historical, it's like they're one of they're like royalty, so it's like a decent guess if they're,
think if I'm calculating right.
Mm.
Final score 222-0.
Ooh, it's sad. Josh, you had 23. Vashishta, you had 24.
Oh, that was
Whoa!
actually close.
That
Wow.
you guys are very, very close.
That's no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I thought it was a blow. I did not feel like I was close. We just kept playing to the end, and you don't look at the scoreboard, and you don't
Good
give
game,
yourself
good
a
game.
chance, and I'm proud of the guys today, and we'll get them next time, and I'm so proud of the young men in this program. Thank you.
Takes off his headphone. That was awesome,
Alright.
Sarah. Thank you. That was fun. I learned
Is it-
something.
You learned some fun facts.
A lot.
Do you know
Yeah,
which rivalry trophy is a pig?
That is I can't remember the name, but it's the Iowa Minnesota one.
It's the Floyd of Rosedale. You're right.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I would have known that one.
Yeah, it's not. I don't really pay attention to what they do.
Alright.
I
well,
watch them every week.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This was awesome.
Alright. I'm really hoping those scores tally it up because I think I lost count of how many questions I was asking
Don't
everyone.
worry,
But
don't worry.
I was pretty sure I was like, alright, we'll even it out. I'm pretty sure it was even at some point.
Yeah. No,
And
that was
that's-
super fun.
And that's how you prove there was no biasness in my question making.
There was not.
There was not.
Yeah, we were equally stumped.
I even gave people opportunities to compliment me, and I would like to take note that none of you took me up on that. And that has been noted. So
With sister, well, I didn't want this venue to be about like, oh, Josh's girlfriend is on the
No.
show, and
Well-
like you're your own woman today, so I'm being normal. I'm
No,
actually
but-
so feminist. I didn't compliment you.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
well,
just-
actually, Vashishta did though. He kept going like, "Oh, your questions are really great. Good job."
Yeah.
So, but he
He
had already
appreciated
won.
your work.
Yeah, he already won, so I didn't have to give him any bonus points.
There you
So
go.
he
You were
won
so
fair and
feminist.
square.
You were so feminist, you did not compliment your girlfriend.
That's right. She
That's
doesn't
right.
need my approval. Like,
All right. Well, thanks for letting me come on the show.
Yes, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. We'll stop
I
it
wouldn't
there.
be surprised if you want me back. So I'm just saying.
We will, definitely.
That's
That was very
right.
fun. Well, let's pick next week's games
Why is this the first game on here?
because I wanted it. First game, Miami at Virginia Tech. Do we think Virginia Tech can do it, Josh?
No. What? No.
Okay, so you pick Miami. I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech.
My God,
I'm
dude.
sticking to our ACC preview when I said Virginia Tech might be good, and
Why?
I won't give up on them. I will never give up on Virginia
Who is
Tech.
their coach right now
I have no
today?
idea. I don't know. They fired their last guy. I don't know where. I don't know anymore what's left. Ah,
Sorry. Did I feel like I dreamed this. Somebody fired an interim coach this year. Was it Virginia Tech?
I don't think so.
Who was it? Because it's been long enough that it could be Virginia Tech.
You know how? Maybe we should. I'll look this up after the show. Uh,
No. No. Ah, maybe I dreamed that up.
all right. Next game, Louisville at SMU. What are we thinking?
When I saw this game on the schedule, just looking at what Louisville would have to do after this, I remember thinking, fuck no, they're not beating SMU. SMU has a pulse. They're not doing it. But then
Wow.
again, don't listen to me. They just like making me look stupid. Because I didn't see them coming against Clemson last year, and I sure as hell didn't see this coming against Clemson this year. They honestly make me mad for how much I shouldn't care about them. Like, uh, whatever.
I'm going SMU too. It'll be a close game because SMU can't help themselves, but it will be a close game, and I think SMU will win. Next game, Missouri at Oklahoma. Now I'm gonna say Oklahoma because Missouri's on their fucking third string quarterback who sucks, but you know it's an interesting matchup. I think.
Well, will Ahmad Jonathan Taylor Hardy show up again? 268 yards and three touchdowns to blow out Mississippi State, who I said, man, they don't have a quarterback. They should be. I'm so sorry I said that about you, Ahmad Hardy. That was my bad. So listen, I'm going to say Oklahoma, but know that I didn't forget you, Ahmad, and I never will.
Next game, USC at Oregon. I'm picking USC.
Wow. Oh,
No one's talked about
on the
them.
road?
Yeah, yeah. I like you. I picked against Oregon a lot this year, to be fair. But USC, you got it. I think USC's going under the radar, and I think they've got a real shot against this Oregon team, whose offense is not a high flying offense. If USC can find points, they can win this game.
You know, I think Oregon is. I wouldn't be shocked if Oregon lost this game, but I don't think they're giving up two big home losses like they did with the Indiana
Indiana
game.
game.
And again, the Iowa game showed something to me. Like that was a dogfight. I think this game could be surprisingly low scoring. So I think Oregon wins something like 21-17.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just betting on some Lincoln Riley magic to put a really solid game plan together. That's what I'm betting on. Arkansas at Texas. I think that Arkansas has played a lot of close games against a lot of teams, and Texas has demonstrated its ability to play down to competition. I'm still gonna pick Texas, but it's gonna be, and I don't even think it'll be close as much as it won't be clean. So, but I'll pick Texas.
If it wasn't on the road, I would go with Arkansas. Just because, I don't know. Taylor Green and them have been too productive for this to keep happening, but it's not going to be enough.
Awesome. Next game, Pitt at Georgia Tech. Now, I I've picked Georgia Tech a lot this season. I've been very high on them. but I've come to terms with the fact that their defense sucks. And I'm not they're not gonna get better. They're just gonna keep sucking. They sucked against NC State. They sucked against Boston College. They sucked against they suck. And Pitt is going to win this game. I'm going Pitt.
Going with the what is it? Whatever. The trends of this show dictate that we should be for Georgia Tech to beat the disgusting Pitt. I think Pitt beats them. I
Yeah.
think Pitt beats them. I think Pitt is has been humbled. They got really embarrassed by Notre Dame at home. Uh, and Heinzel had his first like bad game. I don't think he goes back to and have another bad game against a bad defense. And as from what I understand, it's Pitt's defense that's carrying their team still, even though they have had a more productive quarterback. I don't like the matchup of Haynes King having to do everything again and a defense that just won't make four stops. Like, this just sets up really poorly. If Georgia Tech can pull this off, they'll have to be focused. This can't be a look ahead to Georgia next week thing.
No,
So
they won't. They
this
won't.
I don't like this spot for them at all. So I'll
Yeah,
go with Pitt too.
yeah, this is a Pitt team that can like drop 50. Like this
And
is a
have
Pitt
50
team.
dropped on them damn near.
Yes.
But
Yes, but I'm just saying, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Pitt.
hard to
Next
believe this is the same team that lost to the install Rich Rod Mountaineers. Like, ugh, boy. But we respect rivalries.
next speaking of respecting rivalries, next game Tennessee at Florida. Listen, this Florida team, their record is bad. They're undisciplined, but they've played close with everybody seemingly. And Tennessee at Florida, they find ways to lose. So there's some bad juju, and this is a big rivalry game. What do you think?
I think Josh Heupel heard us talking and gets off the mat. He beats Florida in the swamp, and he uses that to say, "Leave me alone, leave me alone."
I'm gonna go Florida. I'm gonna go Florida. I just this Tennessee team chokes. You know, they choked against Georgia majorly. They choked against Alabama. Well, the score wouldn't indicate it, but they made a lot of mistakes. Oklahoma, same thing. They get in their own way, and this Florida team is plays teams close. I'll go Florida.
Tennessee is the first team we have actively eliminated from the playoff. If what you're saying is true, everyone else is still in,
Yeah.
but not them.
Final
Okay.
game. Final game. BYU at Cincinnati.
Ooh, 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 the playoff is already here. This is
This is a
incredible.
playoff game.
This is a playoff game, dude. I'm excited. I think ooh, this is tough. I think
I feel like
my
it comes
gut's
down to the
telling me
defenses, right?
Cincinnati.
Really?
Cincinnati has had a bad defense, but BYU's offense has been really struggling in recent weeks. And they still haven't been able to run the ball. I still keep wanting to call him Retzlaff, but Bachmeyer hasn't been throwing as well as he was, and they're still just trying to manufacture offense for him instead of just using the talented wide receivers that they have. I don't know, Jim.
You're gonna go
I think I'm
Cincinnati?
going to go with Cincinnati in a devastating loss for the Big 12 where unranked Cincinnati beats BYU.
I'm gonna go BYU. I think Cincinnati's offense is too one-dimensional to beat up this BYU team. This BYU team's
Mm.
defense played Texas Tech they did get blown out. That defense held them in that game against a tech offense that is better than the Cincinnati offense. So I
Mm.
think BYU's defense is going to keep them in this game. And it'll be a disgusting rock fight because that's what Cincinnati does to teams. But BYU will find the points. I just think Cincinnati's offense is going to be too unproductive against this BYU's defense. That's so I'll go BYU.
Okay.
Losing to Texas Tech to me is not like a an indictment. They're
No, no.
really fucking good. Like, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't know. My gut was just going crazy. Wait,
Well,
whoa, hold on. Whoa. What's happening right now? Is that woo 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 a bonus game to pick?
ooh. What are we thinking, Josh? What's our
What else
bonus
would it
game to
be?
pick?
It's my Super Bowl. I've been worried about this game all season. Iowa State is hosting Kansas on Senior Day at 11 a.m. Central. Sarah and I will be there. Please pick this game.
I think Iowa State. I am less down on this team than you are. I am way less down on this team than you are. Kansas, we can beat this team. We can do it. At home, we can beat this team.
We could have beaten them last year. We could have beaten the year before. We could have beaten them in 2022.
I think Iowa State, they got it. The offense will be productive enough to get them through this game.
It's Senior Day, and there's an entire senior class of Jayhawks that have never lost to the Cyclones. Do you think, honestly, that they will be able to say we never lost to them?
No, I'm not even picking this on a vote. I sincerely believe Iowa State will win this game.
I said at the beginning of the year, I'm not giving us this one until it happens. So I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, damn. Damn. All right, well, we're gonna have to follow up on this next week. This is gonna be one of our topics. We're
I
talking
won't be
about
here
this.
next week if they lose. What are you talking about? Like, all
Ah,
right.
that's the episode, folks. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what order we're going to do this in. We could do the games first or the games first or our game first. So, in the event, I'll introduce Sarah.
I
Uh,
introduced her in that segment.
oh, okay.
Right,
Yeah, you
recorded
thought of
it. And so
everything.
what I was gonna do is games, her thing, then pick the games for last week. That was what I was thinking. Does that make sense?
No, that's perfect.
Yeah. So should work. Should work. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.